Hello everyone and welcome to week number 4 of the World Trophy, where we're going up against Gokey Gamer and his Milwaukee Medichams. Yes. We had a win last week. It was the first one of the season and that one was super close. But I kind of want to try and get this I want to keep this, what's it called? This streak going. So we're going to try that. But we have a pretty annoying matchup in front of us because you can see my opponent's team above me. And he has rain, he has sticky webs. It can be super annoying, and he has a Dracovish. And Dracovish is the thing that if you don't have a switch into it, it just obliterates your whole team and is super annoying. He also has a Digger Speed, which hits like a truck. Luckily it doesn't get returned anymore, but still it hits like a truck. He has a Pharaoh phone in rain is just becomes that much bigger, and it just makes it that much more annoying to deal with. Pelipper is kind of annoying because it can either be bulky and just take a lot of hits, or it's offensive and it just destroys your soul. It's either or. There's Mimikyu who can basically always get, you know, it can get an SDR for free in basically any match, which is also quite unpleasant. He has a Gavantula to kind of be a good special attacker with not the craziest damage output, but an alright damage output, and to just set up sticky webs and be annoying and, you know, Volt Switch spam, which not too fun. He has a Quillfish, which is a Quillfish. I have nothing more to say about Quillfish. He has a Musharna. Musharna, I am not super familiar with it, but it's pretty bulky and it's like a Psychic type, so Coal Mine Shenanigans can be super annoying if you can't really deal with it. Grablocked, who I know absolutely nothing about other than the fact that it gets a super annoying move. And Biotic, who I'm so sad that I don't have on my team. Yes, it did get sniped from me at the beginning. Not by this guy. This guy took over the team for someone else, but still it doesn't rub me too well. So looking at his team, you know, it's kind of, it is a little bit rough. Because obviously, like, his speed tiers are not the greatest, I'll be honest. Like, Gavantula is his fastest thing, you know, we have 2 Pokemon that are faster than that, that's quite nice. And it's just, his team just hits really hard, but we have to try and deal with it. Anyway, and first of all, the first way that you deal with a team like this is to just say, what the hell do I have for Dracovish? And you put Vaporeon on your team, because Vaporeon is basically... Vaporeon is... If I could get Vaporeon to actually show up... Thank you. No, it didn't show up. Wait, I moved Vaporeon. I didn't turn on. There we go. There we go. There we go. Because Harold here... Obviously, being immune to Fish's Rend just gives us such a huge bonus. Having a massive HP stats make it very nice. You know, and our defense isn't the greatest, but still enough that when we're fully invested, like, we still take 2 hits of basically anything. And the good thing is we have a pretty nice special defense, so even if we have to take hits from a bulky pallet, but we can do it. We just don't really like to. And we can just be annoying. And the set, I know, the set looks mean, and that's because it is. It's not mean because I want to be mean, but it's mean because I have to be mean. Because his team is so physically offensive and Vaporeon kind of has to do it all, and I need Vaporeon alive, so that's why we have rest and sleep talk. Feels a little bit bad. We also have Skull because we need something to hit things. And again, his team being very physically offensive means that little 30% burn chance could be quite nice. And we also have Wish, and Wish we have because we also have Rotom. And I was kind of having a little bit of an issue with my moves on Rotom because I really want a Will-O-Wisp because I made Rotom fast enough that it can outspeed Dracovish and what's it called, Digger Speed if the Adamant full speed invested, because then we can burn them. And that would really just reduce the damage output and make them much more manageable. But I also want Defog because if it gets web or rocks up or something and my team doesn't really like it, I can kind of, you know, remove it. Quite nice. And, you know, I needed both Volt Switch and Overheat to hit things, but I also kind of wanted Pain Split, but I couldn't fit Pain Split. It was either Pain Split or Will-O-Wisp, and it ended up being Will-O-Wisp because Vaporeon got the, you know, the Wish instead. So that's why Vaporeon also has Wish. There's so much recovery going on, it's not even funny. But Rotom is kind of here, it's here for Pharaoh mostly, and to just be an annoying pivot. It can also... It can sort of help with Biotic. The bad thing about Biotic is it gets Liquidation. And I also think it gets a Rock move, which is super annoying. But it can help against the Ice, at least. Which, I mean, Vaporeon does too. But it can maybe take a little bit of pressure off from Vaporeon. I don't know. Could be nice. But yeah, it's very much here for the... Just for burning things and for the Pharaoh. And we don't do too much to Ferrophone. I think Ferrophone would be special defensive because of I have Ninetales, and Ninetales is super annoying for him otherwise. But yeah, that's why we have this. Be an annoying pivot. And I'll 100% expect that the first time he gets Ferrophone in against one of my team members, I'm going to get my heavy duty boost knocked off, and we just have to deal with it. That's why we also still have the defog, just in case. But yes, that is Rotom. The next that we have is of course set Ninetales, because set Ninetales with Blizzard, Freeze Strike, and Moonblast hits his whole team very bloody hard and can be quite annoying for him to deal with. We just max speed, because I'll be honest, I don't really know my opponent. I don't really know how, if his speed creeps, how his speed creeps. I don't really know how he plays, so we're just playing it safe. Max bulk, being annoying, hitting hard, free shotting a max special defense Ferrophone, which is quite nice. So you know, that you know, overheat and rain, that's fine. It's more than enough for us to really just go in and do work with this thing. And we have Freeze Strike, so that we can hit the Pelibon, we can hit the Dracovish, because Dracovish is annoying otherwise. Then we also do a Moonblast, just in case the Ferrophone is gone, because then Moonblast is actually super spammable against his team, because I'm in no way, shape, or form expecting Quillfish. Just like I'm also not really expecting Musharna, and I'm not really expecting Grablock. Yeah, no, I'm not really. Yeah, no. I think like it's probably between the other members. I'm definitely... Okay, we can talk about that, because I actually forgot to mention it. Dracovish, 100%. Ferrophone, 100%. Mimikyu is at 100%. And I, to the bottom of my heart, feel like the Beartic is a bring. Because it is the only thing he has that can outspeed Dragapult. At least when it's in weather. So that's kind of why I think those have to be brings. And I feel like that would mean that unless he wants to rely on my weather, he would probably bring the Pelipper. And then it's between, like, does he bring Diggersby to have more physically offensive presence already, or does he swap the Dracovish for the Diggersby? And does he bring Galvantula to kind of help deal with something like Vaporeon, which is quite annoying for him? I don't know, I guess we'll see, but we have Ninetales here to just be super duper annoying. And be a little pain in the ass. Next up, we have Dragapult. And you know how I just said that Beartic is the only thing that can outspeed a regular Dragapult? Well, guess what? It can't, because I made a choice scarf again. And doing that, we needed no speed investment. And this it's so silly, but we needed no speed to outspeed a Jolly Beartic under weather. Nothing. So the only thing on his team that may possibly outspeed me is the Scarf Galvantula, but that thing doesn't really do anything to me, so I didn't really care, to be honest. So we have just max special type, because this week, like, because he has the Ferrophone, we have to have Flamethrower. And special doesn't seem to do bad against his team this week, honestly. And just having double stab with Dragon Meteor doing a heck of a lot, because I needed Dracovish to die, basically. And just using around being annoying, and you look at the defenses and you think, what? What have you done? I have made sure the Dragapult lives a +2 Shadow Sneak from a Jolly Life Orb Mimikyu. So if he thinks he can sweep me with a Mimikyu and I've already broken his disguise, think again. You ain't sweeping me with that thing. It's so silly, but that's what happens when, you know, you have such a big Dragapult wearing a scarf, apparently. And of course, because we need more hard hitters. You know me, I need things to hit hard, because I have fake things on my team too, so we kind of need to balance it so it doesn't feel too bad. We have Obstagoon. We have Obstagoon returning, this time without Parting Shot, because I don't really feel like I have the opportunity to really get things in against, or to get Obstagoon in against things for free. So I wanted to have Obstruct to kind of, you know, make sure that we can get the Flame Orb popped and we can get the Guts boost. And then just destroy his team with Knockoff and Facade and Close Combat, because between those moves, he has nothing that switches in. Actually, already Knockoff, he doesn't have a switch it to. Ferrophone, maybe if it's like max defense, I don't know, but that doesn't want to take Close Combat, which is why we have Close Combat. And this thing, like, if it comes in, it basically just rips a hole for his team in a way that nothing else on my team does. So let's hope we can actually get it in, I guess. Would be quite nice. Would make me feel a little bit better about the Vaporeon set. And lastly, Mimikyu, again, it's a little bit annoying, because if Dragapult is taking just a little bit of damage, like Iron Barbs, we're not guaranteed to live the Shadow Sneak. So we have a Vileplume. Yes. Vileplume has joined the team once again, being super annoying. It has a fixed ball. Also, the item is wrong. I have the wrong paste. It has like clay because we also have reflect, because again his team is so physically offensive that if we can get a reflect up. I know we also have the Veils. I'm never going to click Veils on 9 tails probably. It's just there to have a move. There actually it is. We have the reflect. It can be super duper annoying, and we can strength step and then just Giga Drain and Sludge Bomb. Does a lot to his team, and if Mimikyu a +2 with Shadow Claw, as long as it doesn't crit, fingers crossed. Doesn't two-shot us, so we can, we can kind of, do some damage control of that. So that's the team. Hopefully we can put in some work and, continue our winning streak, because we need it if we want any chance of making playoffs. So yeah, that's the team builder. I'll be back with the battle tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. And without further ado, thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, keep cool. Bye.